He's being disrespectful. So, Law, set him straight. How much are your companies doing this year?
We're gonna do at least $500 million.
$500 million.
$500 million with a B. Yeah, you heard that. This year we will do $500 million. I want to do $1 trillion. That's really my goal. Not $1 billion, because people are already doing that. I don't want to be in the same pot with those guys. I want to be the first black trillionaire. And listen to this. This is the kicker. There's nothing special about me. If you see me do it, the only reason we posting this is to inspire you. So let's go.
Hey, Law, since I got you here, because you didn't start off with money, right? Like, you wasn't born with a silver spoon. You said you started from scratch, social welfare or whatever it's called.
Yeah, my mom was, I was raised by a single mother. I grew up without a father. I had 2 other siblings, and we were raised on the streets for a period of time of my life. So I was a kid that never had anything, but that didn't stop me.
And what do you think has contributed most to your success? Because how old are you?
38.
Today, you do know, like, most people don't even make like $1 million in their lifetime, right? But here you are, because you opened up his Stripe account showing literally hundreds of millions of dollars receipts, which I haven't seen anyone else do before, which is really inspiring. Thank you so much. Okay, but what do you think has helped you excel so fast and so high versus, you know, most people that will come in?
I think the number one thing is obviously having God in your life. That's been like the biggest thing for me. Because growing up how I grew up, like it was hard for me to even dream of this kind of success that I've had. So without faith, it would not be possible. My mom instilled a lot of good qualities and characteristics with me. I watched her like struggle her entire life and figure things out even when we didn't even know if we were gonna have food. So growing up as a kid, seeing that, it was already instilled, the hard work, overcoming the obstacles, the struggles. So when I grew up, like I was already really hard, and I learned how to perform under pressure going through sports, getting knocked down, learning how to get back up. And I wrestled too, so if you guys caught a little bit about Jordan Burroughs' story, my story resonated with his a lot, except I didn't have, a good set of parents. But the adversity that sports teaches me, and I believe my strong faith, and of course my wife, was one of the main reasons that I even wanted to like be a millionaire. Because I saw my future, I saw my kids, and I knew she was gonna be expensive. So I had to get out there and grind and make it happen. So.
Nice. From since we're here at Funnel Hacking Live, what funnels have you, what's the importance of funnels that has played in your business? Because you shared that story how like funnels changed.
Well, ClickFunnels, because we were basically rocking things out with like old WordPress sites, and having a software where you can like add all the softwares together was a huge game changer. It literally allowed us to amplify our business and see everything all in one shop. And ClickFunnels 2.0 is going to be bananas, because if you give that to somebody like me, we're going to go crazy.
Yeah. Yo, what's the advice you can give to new entrepreneurs and even experienced entrepreneurs when it comes to scaling, like growing, hiring people, getting to the next level?
When you're scaling, the biggest thing is really knowing your numbers, knowing your KPIs, understanding how much it's costing you to acquire a client. Once you have those numbers, you'll have all the data that you need to scale. Obviously, you need the infrastructure, the framework, the team on the background to make sure that you can fulfill on all the orders if you are doing like e-commerce or coaching, where you actually have to coach people for an extended period of time. So what we're working on now is evergreen stuff, where obviously I'm not trading time for money. Since my time is split, I'm really trying to be present in my kid's life, and also being like an incredible like husband. That's really important for me. I don't want to create products and services where I'm like literally having to spend hours with individuals. So evergreen products is definitely where our focus is.
Yeah.
Because we still want to make an impact. We still want to change lives. So if we could put together some dope products and services, programs, and give people basically the same opportunity to learn from people that are at levels that they see themselves at. So if we can put together in like a sick 100-hour course that will bless and change people's lives, like that right now is where we're focused for probably the next year and a half.
Nice.
So you already know what we're gonna do with it.
Nice.
We're gonna go crazy.
You're gonna go crazy.
Crazy.
Yo.
100 million out the gate.
And then how did you transition out of that? Like,
Oh, how did I fire myself? So
yeah, how did you fire yourself?
I was.
You recording this?
Yes.
So I was always creating these programs, like these business programs, where I would tell other people how to fire themselves, but I was not doing the shit. So I was being hypocritical, and my wife's like, "Hey, I want to start traveling the world. I want to take the kids. I want to get them to have really, really good experiences." And I'm like, "Holy shit, I can't leave. I got to be on a Zoom call. I got to do X, Y, Z." So I found myself like in that employer mindset where I was like having to like work a certain amount of hours, and I hated it. I started complaining every day. So I was like, you know what, I need to do something about this. So I basically started, eventually making the steps to fire myself and get other people in position so business did not suffer. That was really challenging. So I had to go through a lot of different people to get the right people in there to basically run it as if I was running it.
Yeah.
So now I'm more like a chairman
Yeah.
than anything. I mean, I still make financial decisions, but for the most part, I don't do anything unless I want to do it. And the stuff that I'm passionate about now is like mentoring, like my video teams, like getting them to control the narrative, the story, like how we want to be portrayed to impact people in a really positive way. It's really important. So I learned that from LeBron James, like making sure that the message, because people are watching, when they know you're as successful as I am, it's important to have, you got a responsibility. Like, don't blow it, because it could be one video that one person watches. So you want to make sure that you have high character, you have high integrity, you humble yourself. And anytime you see somebody at an event, that is your opportunity to really change that person's life. Like when people come to meet me, man, I don't care how tired I am. Like that is why I'm here.
Yeah.
Like you never hear me pitching, none of this stuff.
Yeah.
Now when I'm with people like you, you're at a very, very high level. But somebody that is just starting out, like I just want to answer questions, give them every detail that they want to basically grow their business.
Yeah. You're obviously operating at a high level. Since we're talking, in terms of finding the right people, what are the characteristics, personality traits, experiences? What do you look for when you're like, I see you got an amazing bodyguard here as well, like a security guard. You know,
Right here, Danny?
Yeah.
This is my best friend, basically, business partner.
Nice.
He's, like I said, the brains behind my entire operation and really the guru. I'm just, he's mentoring me,
Yeah.
and I'm taking action, implementing, and, learning along the way.
So how do you find someone like a Dustin?
I got lucky. Like, I was best man at his wedding, he was best man at my wedding. Like, our families are growing up together. I feel like God put him in my life for a reason. So I told you how we got into ClickFunnels, but so I think what I thought I was doing was marketing. So I was on social media one day, on Facebook, and I had just got fired from a job. So this was like my crazy epiphany. I got fired from a job, so I got like this prove it type feeling, like I'm gonna prove you guys wrong. I was a personal trainer, very, very high level personal trainer. And I was like, I'm gonna go out on my own, I'm gonna make even more money. And I did that really, really quickly, but I was always complaining about trading time for money. So I was talking to my wife one day back in 2009. I was like, hey, what if we put this online? And she's like, oh, so how will we do that? I was like, we could just communicate by email and SMS, text message. And she's like, okay, why don't we try with a couple clients? So don't quit your job. I was like, okay. And we started out that way. We were bodybuilders back in the day, like drug-free bodybuilders, actually world champions.
Wow.
So we had a lot of momentum, a lot of people that would just buy anything just because of the status that we were. So we had a small base to do the trial and error stuff until we could figure out how to properly coach clients and get them really, really good results, because we're extremely competitive. So we did that for a little while, and we figured out, man, we really don't want to work with these type of clients, because really, they don't really need help. They're already in good shape. What about helping people that truly need help? So then we transitioned to general people, like weight loss clients, and we had an ocean of clients. So I'm saying all this to say, so I was on Facebook one day, and I put up a post, because I had never marketed before. I thought marketing was just putting up like a post. So I would put up a post like, hey, you guys are looking for a personal trainer, looking to get in shape, hit me up, something weird like this. And I went to school for business. So 2 bachelor's, master's degree. he went to school for marketing. So he hits me up and is like, hey, it was something like this, something nice to not like crush my ego. Because I was pretty egotistical back in the day. Because remember, I just got fired from a job, so I'm like all emotional.
Yeah.
So he says, hey, I see that you're trying to get clients, you're trying to basically put your business online. You went to school for business. I went to school for marketing, so let me help you. So I was like, oh, is he talking shit? Is what I was initially thinking. But no, he was really, really trying to help me. So I feel like God put him in that position to truly help me. I was ready to receive, so I was ready. And it was the best thing in the world, because this guy is the reason that I'm here today.
Wow.
Like a lot of things
Yeah.
that fell into play. But he taught me so much about the stuff that, you know, I had no clue about. The marketing, the framework, the funnels, like all this shit was foreign language to me. Like I can close anybody. You put me in front of a client, like I can sell a story. Like selling has always been easy, but getting the leads, attracting the client, like getting the message out there, it was challenging for me. But when you have people that really got your back, it was luck, because he was in Kansas City and he really cared for me. He saw like the results that we were getting before, so he already knew that, you know, with his help, he'd kill it.
No, that's sick. That's sick, bro.
Yeah, good partnerships, man. Like having a good team and having a team, because I've always been the type of person to just try to do everything on my own. But as I got older and smarter, I learned that when you build a team, you can get there 100 times faster. So for me, it's always hard for me to like trust people to do like big shit. But when I got somebody like this, like all the stuff we're working on now, dude, I wouldn't even think twice. Like I want him running it.
Wow.
I want him running it because it's going to be 100 times better, and I'm going to learn in the process.
That's sick, dude.
Like people come to me with like these crazy, like the crazy shit that will blow your mind. Like Russell's talking about selling this company for $1 billion, dude. I get offers like that all the time.
Really?
All the time.
Do you take part in companies that are starting up? Like invest or?
Dude, my hands are so, like I'm spinning my wheels. I'm just trying to, like I said, balance. My focus is being a good husband. I also want to lead people to Christ. I want to be a good father. I want to also have fun to watch a sport game here and there, and then try to manage these companies. So it's like, I got goals too to hit, you know, trillion. I want to do $1 trillion. That's really my goal. Not $1 billion, because people are already doing that. I don't want to be in the same pot with those guys. I want to be the first black trillionaire. And then post about it humbly, so other people can see how easy it is. So if they fall short, they're at least millionaires, billionaires, and shit like that. So the reason I wear jewelry, I'm not a jewelry person. Never been. But to inspire and to attract, because it's a hook. So when people first see me, they see the jewelry or the Lambos. You know, I got so many cars, it's crazy. But I use them in my marketing because it's a hook. So they listen to me. And I know how to reach black and brown people. It's the jewelry. So this is why I wear this. And obviously, you know, it's kind of like a Super Bowl ring for business. 100 carats.
100 carats.
Yeah, 100 carats.
It's funny, I'm not even into jewelry, but I saw that and I was like, wow, this is, it got my attention.
This is a good investment too. This is over 2 kilos. So even if I just melt it down, I'll get 80% of my money back. The diamonds, it's cool, but I care about the gold. That's gold too.
Wow.
So.
How can people find you, dude?
Instagram, YouTube is mainly where I'm at.
Okay.
Or Facebook.
Nice. I'm going to drop the links below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe. See you in the next one.
Peace.